everybody. This is Emmanuel Eliason coming to you today with another edition of Financial Breakthrough Academy. This is truly the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. I trust you're having a wonderful day wherever you are in the country. It is my pleasure to share with you very important, exciting information today that will definitely change your life if you take opportunity of what we have today. So let us get right to it. Our subject today is a financial services business opportunity. I believe that, again, as believers, we have to not only prosper in our spirit, we have to prosper in our body, in our soul, in every area of our lives. And that is what I want to share with you today, that wherever you may be, if you have the need to supplement your income, either on part-time basis, on full-time basis, or maybe looking to a new opportunity, this can be that which you have been looking for. So we are dealing with today a financial services business opportunity that I want to share with each one of us. Okay, now let me go through a few things with you. Many of you know that I am in the financial services, in the business arena, not just being a pastor, community leader, but also spend some time helping families, small businesses, helping people with their financial needs. I believe that it starts off with education, financial education. That's why not only am I out there ministering the gospel, sharing with people the love of Christ, but also seizing opportunity where there is to be able to educate people on the area of financial matters that is so key to all of us. And we have a small consulting practice, Eliason consulting group that we have here, through which we help people, not only individuals, families, with financial services, financial education, business consulting, and helping them to grow and to establish their own financial destiny and be able to fulfill God's design for their lives. So our consulting firm, Eliason Consulting Group, is excited to be here today to share with you this information. Our business model is focused on, number one, providing education, financial education that will help you as an individual, a family, a business owner, helping you with the necessary steps you need to engage in your goal to achieve what you want, and ultimately executing what your desires. It's not enough to know something, you have to learn how to actually execute what you know, that you may be able to experience that which you are doing. So that's our model: providing education, engaging with you in a collaborative manner, and help you execute your plan to the fullest. We know here in the United States and across the world, people have several challenges. The problems that we all face, it is very staggering. But here in the States, there is a research put together, an article that was published in the Forbes online magazine March 31st last year, 2018, showing the fact that one of the big problems we have here in the States, over 50% of Americans have less than $1,000 in savings. And that is very, very surprising. And I believe that all of us want to have some financial freedom, ability to take care of our families, take care of our needs, and not be stressed. And that's why we are sharing today this opportunity that can go a long way to help you in achieving that goal. There are solutions out there that we can implement through retirement funding solutions, mortgage protection solutions, be debt elimination strategies, tax-free retirement, casual life insurance, wealth creation. There are several solutions out there that we can all implement with one objective: to be able to achieve the goal that we all desire so much to achieve. And that's what we are talking about even today. Now, our subject today is focus again on this opportunity, and I want to have a privilege of introducing to us the Equis opportunity. Many of you know that I am in the financial services industry, and I'm privileged to announce and share that I have partnered with a very strong platform, strong organization, the Equis Financial, to help even more businesses, more individuals, more families to be financially free. And that is what I want to share with many of us who are out there looking for an opportunity, either on a part-time basis or on a full-time basis, to supplement your income. There is nothing that is so sad to see that we have so many people who are struggling to make ends meet, and yet we have this opportunity available to us to be able to help families and be able to, in the process, also craft our own future in the process. So it's my privilege to introduce to you this great opportunity that will help anyone out there looking for a part-time, a full-time, or a combination, or you're a business owner and you perhaps have your own self-employed opportunity that you're not satisfied with, you're looking for something new, or you are trying to shift or change your career. I would like to talk to you. I have in the chat the title there. If you can text Easy Income to 474747, we can already start sending information on what to do to get going. But let's get started. First of all, I'm going to give you an overview of the Equis opportunity, a quick corporate overview. We're going to talk about what Equis is about, our market. We'll talk about the product that we offer, the lead systems available. We'll discuss the training platform that is available and the various compensation structures that you can participate in. So that's our overview of what we'll be discussing today. Let's begin with what Equis is. Equis Financial is a partnership of agents and agency builders founded in 2015. You seem to be a very young company. However, the founders are veterans in this industry with decades of experience to share with us. So it's a partner of companies, here, individual entrepreneurs, business owners working together on this platform. An awesome opportunity for everyone who is interested in getting into the financial services industry. We partner with very reputable financial services companies, insurance companies, to bring in the best competitive products that will help you in developing your business. Again, some agents have desire to build, some just want to produce. Whatever your personal financial goals are, your business goals are, we will partner with you to help you achieve that. Our agents follow up on people that have requested coverage and be able to service them, provide them with the necessary products that we have in our portfolio. We have a strong lead system for those who need the opportunity to generate business to a lead system. So that's what Equis is all about, and I'm going to go into some details very quickly here. So the executives of this company have several years of experience that anybody can be able to lean on. In business or in life, you cannot go it all by yourself and with your own strength. If you have any knowledge in scripture, it tells you 2 is better than 1. That's why it's important to partner with people and organizations that have strong reputation that you can trust and you can lean on and be able to be supported. There's a brief overview of some of the executives and I'm going to go ahead and share with you very briefly a clip by the executive director himself, the CEO, Barry Clarkson, that talks about what this opportunity is all about, that you may be able to understand what I'm trying to share with you today. Whatever your goal may be, or whatever your personal goal is, I just want to share with you quickly this clip. So let's watch together.
Hello, this is Barry Clarkson. I wanted to take a couple of moments today and really speak with you directly about the Equis financial business opportunity as we are expanding our distribution across the country right now. First of all, let me say this. We operate in one of the most regulated industries in the country today, and therefore we look for serious-minded people that understand that we want to do things right 100% of the time, as we have a privilege in sitting in front of people and really serving one of the most, if not the single most underserved market in the country today, which is middle-income America. We don't believe that our reputation in business is almost everything. It is everything to us here at Equis Financial. I truly believe when it comes to your working life, providing a living for your family, I really think that most people really desire three things. I think everyone on the planet at some time in their life has had a dream of being their own boss and calling their own shots. I think most of us want financial freedom for our spouses, our children, our family members. But number three, I think all of us want to, when we get up in the mornings, we want to be passionate about what we do. We want to feel like that what we do is making a difference. And I can tell you this, from being involved in our industry for 38 years, I've never taken that for granted. I think one of the greatest assets that one can really develop and build in their lifetime is their own business. I think back of 2008 and 09 and 10, and I think most everyone remembers having their 401ks, their IRAs, or their retirement accounts lose half of their value. We live in such an uncertain world today, and there's so many things that take place that we can't control. I've often been very, very thankful for having an opportunity to run my own business and feel like I was in control of that as much as I possibly could be. As we are looking and seeking the right people to represent Equis Financial, let me say this. Most of the people that we're looking for are really people that are already successful in their business or successful in what they're doing for a living. They have families, they have a mortgage, they have children, and therefore they have financial obligations. For this reason, we allow people at Equis to start on a part-time basis with us. We have found that in doing this, we're able to attract really a much higher caliber of person to be able to come in and start part-time. Our industry, not only can you go out and feel great about what you're doing, feel like you're involved in a very noble profession, but also you can get paid extremely well for what you do. I tell people that start part-time at Equis, if you will come in and, follow the Equis platform, get involved in our training. We're pretty good at this. We've been doing it a long time. That I really believe at the end of 3 or 4 months that you will be in a position here to work 12 to 15 hours a week and earn a minimum of $1,100, $1,200 every week in just part-time income. If you choose to grow your business beyond that and one day you want to go full-time, that's your decision. There's certainly no pressure here, but I can tell you this, over the last 2.5 years, I've seen so many of our people literally make more money on a part-time basis than they do their full-time jobs, and it's an easy segue into making that decision. If you feel like that the opportunity that I just mentioned is something you would like to take a look at, I want to invite you to go to our website, equisfinancial.com. Check us out on Facebook, but certainly reach out to us. If you're that serious-minded person that wants more out of life than just getting by, right? Being held bondage to debt, we feel like we've got a great answer here at Equis, and we're proud of our platform, and we're proud of those individuals that represent us. Thank you very much.
Okay, so that was Mr. Barry Clarkson giving us an overview of what our organization stands for, what we do, how we help families, and what we can do for you as well. So now let's talk about the Equis market, what market we serve. First of all, according to the report in 2015, the life insurance and annuity market, one of the key areas of financial services, is about $814 billion. That's with a B. That's a very big number. So furthermore, 2012 Limmer estimated that the unmet life insurance need in the United States is about $15.3 trillion. That represents a huge market for anyone looking to build a business with us here. We are told about 40% of Americans have no life insurance at all. That's over 128 million people. Now, that said, 44% of life insurance are actually the ones that are employee plans, which are low limits. No, you have no job, you have no coverage. Anytime you lose your job, your coverage is gone. And again, we also told that 70% of households say that if one of the persons or the person that is taking care of their primary need was to pass, they are going to be in a big challenge or big problem financially. They will not be able to take care of their financial needs. That is also a huge challenge. And these are facts. Again, more than 50% of those interviews said that they would rather work with a person than to purchase insurance from the internet. People like to deal with people they trust, people they know, people they can have confidence in. And you, as an independent business owner, can leverage that opportunity to help people. What products and coverage do we offer? Our products are mainly in these categories. We have what we call mortgage protection, which is basically a product that help people pay off their mortgage in case of a life accident or a death. We have what we call term or universal life insurance. We have disability product that takes care of people in case of critical illness. We call it living benefits. There's also product that cover people when they are finished their destiny and moving on to glory. We call final expense. And we have annuity products, mostly for helping people handle income during retirement age. So these are the main categories of product that we offer. Now, we have partnered with dozens of one of the strongest insurance companies, in the country, and we bring a vast portfolio of products to help provide these solutions to clients who are needing the help that we offer. So there are no shortage of companies, reputable companies. Most of the companies are 50, 100 years old that can really help people solve their needs and the problems that they have financially. Some of the companies we deal with, as we see on the screen, they're Foresters, Mutual of Omaha, AIG, Transamerica, National Life. A few of them are not even here listed here, Fidelity and Guarantee Life, and several of them that you will not be lacking in product to offer and solutions to offer the needs of your prospective clients. Now let's talk about lead system. Again, especially for those of us who are working within a specific niche or community, we focus a lot on financial education, community education, helping people to be able to understand the need for financial education, the need to have the solutions that is necessary to accomplish the goal. Nonetheless, there is a proven system in place, a lead generation system that will allow anybody who is serious, willing to do the work, to take up their phone, make some calls to prospective people who have requested to be contacted, to be able to help them with their needs in terms of financial products and life insurance products that we have in our portfolio. So our lead system works this way, just a synopsis of it. There are several centers, data centers, research data centers that work over and over and over to generate these prospective leads, people who want to really have the need to be covered either in their final expense needs, whether it's mortgage protection, whatever their financial insurance need is. So letters are generated, printed out, pre-written, mailed out to different neighborhoods, okay? As the neighborhoods develop and those who are already in existence, based on research, we have these prospective letters mailed out to several neighborhoods throughout the country, no matter which part of the country you are. Out of those that are mailed, statistically, if you take, say, 100 people that receive mails, about 98.5 of them will decide not to do anything with it. They are not interested. They will trash it. All of us have been there where we get mails all over and think it's junk. We just throw them away. So in the same order, most people that receive these mails may just throw them away. However, about 1.5% of those of this group will in fact have the need take time to fill out these lead forms and send them back to our lead offices and lead generation centers, then assembled, organized, and distributed to prospective agents, qualified agents, to set appointment and meet with them. This is just one of the methods, one of the ways, just to give an idea. If you are wondering, well, if I start, how am I going to talk to people? Who am I going to talk to? We have a proven systematic process that can help you do that, whether through the lead system example we just shown here. We have an outlet that is available. Once you come on board, we'll show you how to go about all of that. Okay, now let's go to a few other areas. Now, this screen right here is showing you a little bit information of how the lead that is generated looks like. Okay, the mail out leads, they are really clear and concise with information that customers have provided themselves. Action representative contact them within specific hours that they want, and to come and provide information, and you have all you need. Everything is available for you to act upon it. If you are willing, if you want to take action, if you are serious, if you have the desire to change your life, the tools we have available, we have the necessary support, the leadership to help you achieve that goal. Talk about training. Equis has a phenomenal training platform. I believe that it's one of the most outstanding characteristics and strengths of the organization. A huge training platform that enables anybody that is serious in any way to really tap into the platform and start developing themselves. Training, if you are a builder looking to train people, build people, we have a platform that you can plug people into, so you don't have to bear all the weight and carry all the weight in training new agents, new representatives. There are different formats of training. Complete online training program. I see that in an Equis University type thing where you have everything you need in one place online. There's an agent concierge program that you can contact a representative over the phone during the hours where you're on the field helping your client. We have what we call the business overview, Equis financial business overview meetings that occurs all across the country. Very soon we'll be having some here in the Colorado area for those who are in this neighborhood to participate. We have training studio with podcasts totally available online in your smartphone, on your iPhones, your Androids, whichever smartphone device you have. There are weekly training weekly training calls that is phenomenal. Live training, you hear people's testimonies of what they are doing, their success, obviously some struggles that you can learn from. You are able to now develop your own model based on the training available. You have direct access to executive team to help you in any way possible to grow your business, either as a producer or as a builder. Now, how do you get paid? I believe that every one of us want to be paid for what we do. Is that right? Yes. Scripture says the laborer is worthy of his wages. So let's talk about how we get paid. You get paid in this system by this format, which is standard in most financial services and insurance industry. There is what we call the annual premium volume, which is basically an average of how much a client pays for their premium based on the product. After you did that needs analysis, you know what the client wants, what fits their budget, what is reasonable for them, and you put together a program for them. So let's assume that in this example, a client wants to pay based on their need, they have to pay about $85.16 a month. So total base on the basis of which you get paid is $1,021 and some cents. Out of that, we have a commission rate. Okay, new representatives start off with a commission rate of 70%. It can go all the way to about 110%, having promotions every 60 or 90 days based on your performance and how you grow your business. So you have 70% as an example. Let's say most of the carriers that we work with, after a policy is issued and paid for, will pay you in advance about 75% of your average premium volume of the case you have submitted. You have also opportunity to do what we call an override commission, whereby for your effort as a leader, as a manager, as somebody who is building, spending time to train, find, develop people, train them, help them, the companies will go ahead and compensate you for that work that you are putting in. You are taking something off their plate so they can focus on actually developing the products and the services that is needed by people. We have what we call an issue rate. The average issue rate in the industry is about 75%. So if you take that scenario, out of the number of cases you submit, about 75% of them will be actually placed after it's submitted. And also we have opportunities to have renewals on the commissions, the second to the fifth year, second to 10. It just depends on the kind of product you sell or the companies you're working with. Each one of them has their own policies in place. So this gives you an overview of how the actual pay gets done. Now let's get a bit into detail. Again, we are sharing here that some of us may be looking for a part-time opportunity. Others may be looking for a full-time opportunity. Some may be wanting to build a small agency. Others may be interested in building a very large agency. Whatever your goal is, whatever your personal desire is, we have a place for you. So I'm going to go through a few of these and give you an idea of how it looks like from the compensation standpoint. Let's take a part-time representative and agent. Somebody who's working perhaps 12 to 15 hours a week. You have a full-time job on yourself, but you're looking for a way to supplement your income, a way to add a little bit more to what you earn on a monthly basis. So this part-time individual is taking about 6 leads or 6 opportunities to serve people. And out of that, let's say the person is able to place 2 applications after working on 6 leads or 6 opportunities. So on the average, the person on a weekly basis could have what we call the average premium volume of about $2,043 some cents. Okay, so out of that, from the earlier slide, we have the issue rate. So if you take 75% as the issue rate on this particular person's part-time effort in the week, the total issue rate would be about $1,532 and some cents. Now from that, let's assume his commission rate is say 75%. So for this week, this person will earn $1,149.66. So now the insurance companies, financial institutions will advance this individual 75% of the pay for that week. So that gives us about $862.25. Let's assume that the person had to pay to be able to get leads. We have this cost of doing business. Whatever business you're in, there is a cost of doing business. So the cost of doing business, let's say it's about $246 to get leads and help people. So your net for the week for this individual is about $616.25. That's for a weekly pay. So if you take a 50-week plan for this individual, the person can earn about $30,000 and some change, $30,812 for the year. That is not a bad income stream for somebody that is, just willing to put out just some part-time effort, either the weekends or after work, 2 to 3 hours a day, 4 or 5 days a week, helping families, getting them protected, helping them change their lives. Now, let's take a full-time individual, somebody who is actually wanting to take a little more effort and do this full-time. So on a full-time basis, we take about 12, 15 leads, let's use for this example, 12 leads or 12 opportunities to sit down with clients, whether you use leads, your warm market, whatever you're doing, but let's take leads for this example. And out of that, obviously, it's not everybody you'll be able to sit down with that will be ready for what you offer or, willing to move ahead. But out of that, let's say 5 of them are interested in placing protection in place for their family for that week. That will give us about $5,109.60 in average premium volume. So out of that, again, we talk about issue rate of about 75%. Again, not everybody will qualify, maybe because of medical history or some other life background that doesn't help them. So then the issue rate amount to about $3,832. From that, let's assume at this point this individual is full-time, the commission rate is much higher, let's say 90% commission rate. We expect about $3,448 and some change as the commission for the week. So if we take the advance for the week for the individual at 75% advance, we are now at about $2,586.74. So if you take out a lead cost, in other words, the cost of doing business of about $564 for the week, this person will take home net of about $2,000 and some change. So on an annual basis, a fellow working full-time, is putting in the necessary hours, 30, 40 hours a week, planning effectively and making about $2,000 and some change a week, who end up having $101, in total, $101,000 and some change for the year, six-figure income on a full-time basis. Now, let's now take an example of an individual that is interested in building an agency. You are a leader. You want to actually build. You just don't want to, sell a product or, offer a service. You want to build a business out of this. You want to actually build a real business. So how do you go about it? If you're trying to build a business on this platform, let's say you have your goal is to build a small agency of 50,000 for the week. Let's assume you have 15 cases that you work with in your agency as a whole. Again, this is part-time. You may have a full-time job. Maybe you're a nurse. Maybe you're a teacher. Maybe you also, have some other business you work, whatever it is, but you are looking for an opportunity to supplement your business, supplement your income, but you want to do it as a business owner, not just, as a representative. So this small agency, we call it, let's say example, $50,000 agency. You are producing 15 applications, going on applications and working with people in that order. At this time, let's say you yourself produce 5 of these applications on your own. Is that right? And you have 5 agents with you or representatives together as a team, each of them also working and, placing about 2 applications that week. All right. So for yourself as an individual who is actually also producing, you're going to have 5 applications, earning about $5,109 in total premium for the time, 100% commission at that time at your level. If your issue rate is 75% advance, again, for the week as an individual, you're going to earn about $2,200 and some change. Now, that's not the end. Your group, your team, the people you work with, that you mentor, you train, you develop, help them grow, support, provide the necessary tools and services that they need to be able to do the work. So 5 of them who are also working with you in your agency, together they produce 10 applications. We're going to have about $10,000, 219 as a total annual premium volume. And out of that, if the issue rate again is 75%, we're going to end up about $7,664. Now, there is something in the financial services industry called override commission. Many of us who work the corporate job, I don't know the corporate job you may be working in, but whatever corporate job you work, that, most times the corporations, if you're working for a corporation, yes, you may earn a bonus at the end of the year or something like that, but never will you expect that, whichever company you work for in the corporate world, that somebody that you train, you develop, maybe you have a team of 15 people, and then for everybody that is working, whether it's a nurse, a teacher, a firefighter, whatever it is, that their performance, their work, for their work, you also get paid over and above for what they do because you put time to train them, to develop them. Now, how many times, many of us, you started a job, you train new people, and then something happened and suddenly the person took your place altogether, and you end up being so frustrated because you feel like, well, I spent all this time helping people, I spent all the time training people, now I am out of a job. Well, that's not what we want. So in this model here, you have a situation whereby a $50,000 agency, you are able to do what we call have an override. This is a standard practice in the financial services industry. That is why it's so powerful, a system, a platform. Again, I'm speaking to most of us, perhaps you are an African, you're an immigrant, you are middle class, you've always worked a 9-to-5 job, you've never ever understood how to come out of financial struggle paycheck to paycheck. You are limited with the number of hours you can work, 40 hours. But if you have this platform on a part-time basis, you are able to now earn override. In this example, with 5 representatives producing 2 a week, you're going to have about $1,437 in override. To you as an agency builder, there is no cost. Your lead, there's no cost to you for the people that are working with you. You may have your own lead cost, but if others are producing, you don't share in the cost of it. So as a whole, for the small agency, your income is about $2,286. You are override. In other words, over and above, the company is going to compensate you for helping others, about $1,437. For 50 weeks, your average is about $186,150 in a year. That is somebody working on part-time. I don't know, tell me what part-time opportunity, part-time career, part-time job that is able to offer you close to $200,000 in annual income. You may not find one. Now, let's take an example of a full-time agency. So you say you don't want to just do this full-time, part-time, but you want to go full-time, spend all your time and your effort to work your agency, develop your agency. Full-time does not necessarily mean you are working, 90 hours a week. All it means here is that you're devoting all your time developing your business and working with your people. Okay, so we have an example here, a $100,000 agency producing about 30 applications a week. Yourself, you may be producing 5 of the applications a week, and then you have 3 people producing probably another 5 of them, and 2 producing maybe 2 applications in a week. So let's look at the numbers again. You have 5 applications for yourself, about $5,109. Your commission rate is at this time perhaps even higher, 110% commission rate. If your issue is 75 again, you come down with about $2,575 in the week. If you combine it with what your team is producing, at this time you have about 15 applications coming in. 5 of them is coming from you, and then 10 coming from your team. Okay, again, your team is producing at this point together. You have a 15 application, $15,000 and some change, issue rate of 75%. You'll be at about 11,496 average premium volume after issue. Your commission override, maybe this time is about 20% because you have more load, you're helping more people. You earn about $2,299 in override commission that week. So then if you take the advance on that, it's about $1,724 for that advance. No lead cost for you for the override, therefore you keep all the money. So combined, we have here 10 applications coming from your team, 5 from yourself, okay? So 10 applications, 75% issue rate, you have 7,664. At an override of 35%, you have about 2,682. Advance rate, again, for the other part of it, you have now, 2011 and no lead cost. So combined for a full-time agency we call it a $100,000 agency, you'll be netting about $315,000 and some change, $400 in a year. That is basically yourself having the $2,500 and override of the 2 sections. One is at $1,724, another $2,000 and some change for 50 weeks. So that gives us an overview of how the income stream looks like. Now, what would be the next steps? What should I do? You may be asking yourself, what do I do if I want to get started? Well, you may be in one or 2 categories. You may be either licensed or not licensed. If you are licensed, then here is the steps you need to follow. You We will go through our contracting process, sign the independent contracting agreement, we call ICA, to get access to the platform, order leads for those of us who are going to a lead system. If work in the community with your maybe an African, you work in African community, we have some systems in place to help you access and provide education, generate leads, that order for those who you can help when you have provided them with the value that they need. We want to get through the online training platform we have, submit, get yourself subscribed to the podcast for ongoing training, and start making dials and calling people, whether in your Walmart or the lead system, and run an appointment and making money. It's as simple as that. If you are not licensed yet, the first step, obviously, you get to sign on your independent contract agreement to access the platform. But your first order of business will be to pass your exam. That is the only way you can actually get going. So to pass the exam, we have online training that we provide to help you get your online training platform, subscribing to the podcast, and starting your dials. So in a nutshell, for today, here is what you ought to do to get it going, to apply for this opportunity, to start this opportunity, to get access to what I've just shared with you. I want to take your cell phone, your smartphone, wherever you are. If you're driving, obviously you cannot, watch on this when driving, but sometimes some people watch their phones and drive anyway. We want you to be safe, but get your phone, text the word EZINCOME, EZINCOME, EZINCOME to the number 474747. You type, send this word, text this word EZINCOME, E like in Emmanuel, Z like zebra, income, EZINCOME to the number 474747. You'll receive a link. You want to click on that link, fill in the basic form application there, and then we'll contact you to follow up and let you know what the next steps will be to help you get through this process as I have described here. So with that said, again, today on this program, Financial Breakthrough Academy, I have shared with you a unique business opportunity in the financial services industry. I've shared with you the opportunity to be able to supplement your income either on a part-time basis or on full-time basis. Now, it is up to you to take action. You cannot experience a change without action. You have to act on the information you receive. That is why how change occurs. So I'm expecting us, wherever you are, if you want to learn more, text again the word EZINCOME to 474747. You get the response back and you click on the link and start the process. Send us some information so you can get you going. Again, this has been Emmanuel Eliason coming to you with another edition of Financial Breakthrough Academy. I trust you have a wonderful day. The Lord bless you and keep you and cause His face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. Talk to you soon. Bye.